This insane new blitz gets instant pressure with just a 3-man rush. The play is Mike SS3 seam and the formation dime 1-4, and this is one of 4 insanely glitchy blitzes in my new Chargers defense ebook on playbookprofessor.gg. In the play call screen, make sure you flip the play so that your blitzing linebacker is on the left side of the formation. Then, out on the field, you're going to use her with the 3-rec linebacker and hover directly over the left guard. Then, you can put your left side slot cornerback and right side defensive end in any zone assignment you want, and after the snap, your blitzing linebacker will come screaming around the edge to bring the quarterback down for an easy sack. And for the full Chargers defense ebook,
And they got multiple offense number? Oh my. Let's try this run again. Put on my clan outfit. Oh, you weren't. Black and yellow, black and yellow, black and yellow.
Just a gorgeous fall afternoon in the heart of Texas. No weather to speak of. Sun out, roof open. Yes, yes, and yes. A great day for football at AT&T Stadium in Arlington. Seems like we were just starting training camp, but here we are in October, and off we go on EA Sports.
Get this touchdown leak. Let's get this touchdown leak.
Oh, a dangerous return man showing it here. And a good effort on the return there. Gets him across the 30, up to the 33. So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33. They'll try and start this drive in the air. Out to the flat. That's complete to his running back. Calling no gain on the game's first play. And it's 2nd down now. You look at this Steeler defense. They're squarely in the middle of the pack against the run this year, number 16 in the NFL.
And being able to set the tone early in this game, because when you get down to it, it's that sign that we saw in their football facility when we visited with them. The one that said no explosives, no big plays, no chunk plays. That's what they've got to take care of.
And he'll push ahead for about 3 to the 36. And hold on here, because on that last run, it looks like we have a player who was shaken up. Well, now they're going to come out and take a look at this injury, and we'll be back in a moment.
Let's go now. Set up. Check go.
On 3rd down, he'll drop to throw. Pressure comes, and the Steelers take him down. The defense rising to the challenge and setting him back on the sack. On 4th down, A.J. Cole comes on to punt. And he was called on 3 times in the win last week as his first one here's away. Wiggles free. Call that a 46-yard punt with a net of 40 on the 6-yard return. And the Steelers will go on offense here, 1st and 10. So good field position for the Steelers as they come up 1st and 10 at their 36-yard line. Here's Fields. Completes this one to Pickens. And he'll be out of bounds up near the 45 at the 44. Well, this defense for the Cowboys, they were terrific in the win over Tennessee a week ago.
This defense certainly has a lot to be proud of coming off of last week's game, because when you only give up 14 points in a contest, you give your team a great chance to win. The best defense in the league is usually going to average giving up 18, 19 points a game. So to be under that, a terrific achievement.
We all have habits. We can be somewhat predictable, and you know me pretty well on 2nd down and short. What I like to say?
Play action.
Yeah, without a doubt. I thought that was a great spot to call it. Instead, didn't go their way, did it?
No, defense sold out for the run. Worked out well.
Here we go.
3rd and 4. On 3rd down, Ratliff. And he'll be tackled about 2 yards shy of the line to gain. A 1-yard pickup leads to 4th down.
But forget knowing where the 1st down line was. This defense created their own line of scrimmage. They won every battle up front, and a lot of times that is one-on-one. And if you win your one-on-ones enough times, your defense is going to be pretty good. They had more people to the football and snuffed out the play.
And now a low liner. I think he mishit it. Only 29 yards on the punt there. Definitely not his best. And the count. Take over the football with a 1st and 10. The Dallas offense here set to begin the drive. These guys definitely hoping for a better showing than their last appearance. They couldn't really even move the football much beyond the shadows of their own goalpost, Charles. We'll see if they can get a better, more sustained drive going here.
Yeah, and every team that we ever talk to says the exact same thing. When you start a drive from that deep in your own territory, the goal is a minimum of at least 2 first downs, because even if you have to punt then, you change the field position, right? You flip the field a little bit. They didn't get that done. This time they want to string together a nice drive and help themselves out.
Here's a 2nd and 7. Complete. Smith has it. It'll go as a gain of 4. And now we've got a 3rd and 3. You look at this Steeler defense. And right now in the National Football League, they're ranked number 18 against the pass.
They absolutely have to avoid the penalties, have to walk that line between being aggressive and the ones that get you in trouble. The illegal contact, pass interference calls, they've got to make sure that they don't have those.
He'll get this complete to the rookie 1st-round pick. And he will have a Cowboys 1st down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. The Cowboys at 1-2 through the first 3 weeks of the season. And they got off to the tough 0-2 start, but come off a very important first win of the season last time out.
And it's tough when you find yourself in an early season crossroads, but that's exactly where they were. At 0-2, they were thinking if we fall to 0-3, things can spin out of control. But now at 1-2, they shouldn't feel the need to press out there. They're now back in a good spot, find a way to win some games, and keep moving forward.
2nd and 4. And he finds Howard complete. Second catch for him today, and it'll wind up a first down. We've seen quite a bit of the short passing game here early on first quarter, haven't we?
We have, and I think it works a couple of ways for this team because, number one, you throw the short game until they stop it. And if they're not going to stop it, you keep throwing it, and occasionally you'll break a tackle and turn into a bigger gain. Also, if they start to creep up, start to pressure receivers, now you go over the top, take it deep, and now you get some of those big shots downfield.
Oh, this one incomplete. The pressure got to him as he released it, and it's second down. Up the middle they go. Colvin trying to find a lane, but instead he'll get back to the line of scrimmage and no more. Officially nothing on that one. No gain, so they're left with still 10 to go on third down.
Here we go.
Now they'll throw here out of the gun.
Threw that too early. God, threw that too early. I thought he was, I don't know what route I thought he was going.
At their own
I thought it was going to be an end route. My fault. Damn, I threw that too early.
There, and that really not the best decision either.
Not at
Threw
all.
that bitch
That's
too early.
They did not do in their victory last week. No interceptions in that game, but this defense, they're able to take advantage of an early mistake. Now let's see if they're going to turn it into points. The Pittsburgh offense at the line to start their next drive. And a 3-and-out on that first drive. We'll see if they can do better here. They should have a better opportunity because the nerves should be settled now. That first series, everybody goes out with a little extra emotion. So now they get a chance to go back out and say, okay, now we're into the game. Let's go play and play as best we can.
You almost get a mulligan then on that first drive?
Sometimes it absolutely serves that way. You get a second opportunity. Nothing big happened. But then again, you didn't commit any mistakes either. Off you go.
And a 5-yard gain gets him to the 42.
A quick burst there, and he nicely bit off a pretty decent gain.
They'll come up facing 3rd and 5.
Here we go, Scott. Go.
Back to throw. Fields. Flush to his right. And he's gonna
Way to go, Nails. Way to go, Nails.
And the defense coming through on 3rd down. A loss of 7 to bring up 4th.
You know, on these types of plays, we're always looking to
He's
assess
there,
blame. Okay, where did it break down? Sometimes it's just a great play.
He's that bad.
No score after 1 on EA Sports.
That's what we doing on offense. We ain't doing shit on offense.
Steeler football here to begin quarter number 2. As they've got it with a 4th down coming up. Out now is a punter, Jordan Stout. Fair catch signaled for and taken just shy of the 30-yard line. It's just a 32-yard punt with no return. And out will come the offense as they take over. About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. We've seen both of these offenses still sort of in that figuring things out phase, but I suspect some action on the scoreboard soon as they start out here 1st and 10. They'll start this drive out on the ground. And nothing much materializing there on the first down run. He'll get a couple, and that's it.
Certainly a nice job there by the defense rallying to the football and getting him on the ground, but I think the play gets made by the defensive front. Because if they can't get upfield, their job is to go ahead and get low, almost get into a ball sometimes, stack things up, and make it difficult for the runner to find a hole.
Hawk 70.
They'll keep it on the ground. Colvin. And they'll stop him after a gain of a couple to the 33.
Sometimes your philosophies get challenged at times you don't want them to. They did try to stick to the running game on the first 2 plays. Didn't amount to much.
And now facing a 3rd and long at the outset of this drive. The Cowboys on 3rd down. Just 1 for 3 thus far. This is 3rd and 7. He'll look to throw. Firing quickly here, and that's complete. Well, this is going to depend on the spot, but it's not a very generous one. He looks to be about a yard or so short. It'll go down as a gain of 6, and that'll bring up 4th down. Here's A.J. Cole now to punt this one away. This first punt, 48 yards. This one looks equally as good. And this will be touchdown inside the 20. They'll spot it at the 18-yard line. The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive. Not only are they in search of their first score, they're in search of their first down in this ball game as they come up 1st and 10. They'll wind up getting just a yard, and it's 2nd down.
The goal of a wide receiver screen is get enough blockers in front to create a wall and let him pick his spot to run the football. How about the defense there, swarming to it and not allowing that to happen? Did not let him get downfield.
They work now on 2nd and 9.
Don't jump. Ready? All right.
Fields now to throw. Flushed out right. And he'll be out of bounds at the 25-yard line. 6 yards there off the scramble, but it'll still leave him with a 3rd down.
I did like his decision-making there to make sure they picked up something instead of forcing a throw. Now they've got more manageable play coming up to try and pick up the 1st down. And don't rule out the possibility that he just keeps it and runs again.
Coming up here looking for 3 yards to pick up the 1st.
Here we go, son. Right.
From the gun, here's Fields. A hit as he throws there, incomplete.
How about the show put on by these two defenses in this first half? The fireworks don't have to be just offensively. Neither one of them given an inch, and that's good coverage once again there to force another 4th down.
Fourth down, and out comes Jordan Stout here to punt. He's been a busy man here in this first half as he gets it away. And this will be down just inside the 30-yard line.
We get some going on. Jeez.
The Dallas offense here set to begin the drive. They've been playing the field position game thus far. No score, 2nd quarter as they come up on 1st and 10.
They have to do. I take
2 yards shy of the marker. 8-yard gain, 2nd and 2.
Good yardage there on 1st down. Exactly what you want. Get yourself set up to keep making 1st downs, keep the clock running. And if they're smart, you're starting to milk the clock. No hurry before you run your 2nd down play.
So from the 37, here's 2nd and 2. Back to throw. That's caught by Howard. And they've got it well across midfield down to the 40 before it's all said and done. 23 yards the pickup there. And he went in route there from the slot for the completion.
Love how he runs his routes because it's all setting up your defender. Give him a little something one way, take it the other way. Head and shoulder fake. Sometimes you make one step to the outside, then break it inside. Really well-run route.
And give him 6 yards here as he stopped near the 35 at the 34.
That play wasn't quite as big as the play that preceded it, but still, gotta like the way they're moving the football, partner.
Absolutely. Pretty good room to run on that last play.
Yeah, they didn't get a 1st down, but still, you'll take runs like that each and every time, won't you?
Rolling to his right. And seeing nowhere to throw, he chucks this one away from harm. Incomplete.
Good defense.
Now it's 3rd
Good
down.
defense.
Trying to move the pocket there. Out to the right on the bootleg, but nothing develops. And he's forced to just throw
Good
this one
damn
away.
defense. Good defense.
Now they face a 3rd down and 4 after that incompletion on 2nd down. They'll set up to throw. And he'll be
and get it off in time.
And that'll fall incomplete.
He came open too late.
So far as the defense is certainly coordinated. Both levels doing their jobs in tandem. The back helping the front helping the back. The pressure got home on that last play and forced him to try and throw through contact and short of the sticks.
And his kick is good. And the Cowboys are going to jump out to a 3-0 lead. So they're able to end that drive with 3 points in this one-possession ball game.
And ideally, you want to end every drive with points. Most quarterbacks would tell you, let's end it with a kick, right? A PAT, that's number 1. Field goal you'll take. Punts, you really don't want to do that. In this case, they'll take the field goal and get prepared for the rest of the game.
And we will not have a return. They'll bring this to the 30. The Pittsburgh offense at the line to start their next drive. They're still in search of an initial 1st down as they come up here 1st and 10. Steps away to his left. And past the 40 before he's out of bounds. A nifty bit of scrambling there. 12 yards, 1st down. 2nd quarter, 2 minutes remain. 3-0 our score. We remind you that coming up at halftime, we'll take you to Orlando and Jonathan Coachman. Coach will have highlights and analysis of this first half, one that's featured no touchdowns as of yet on either side.
So his job's a little bit easier for this halftime.
Shit. He just threw that bitch up and stopped. Man, just threw it up.
Keon Coleman. His 2nd touchdown on the season. And the Steelers have taken the lead.
That's crazy.
Boswell good with the extra
he just
point.
Threw that bitch
and
early.
That makes it a 7-3 lead. Boswell now to kick it away after the touchdown. And able to get this out to the 25.
Yeah, they got it.
About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. And last time able to get 3. It's not what they wanted. They wanted 6, but they got at least something. They mustered something out of the drive.
They'll take it. I like the way you just.
That's caught inside the 20. And he takes it down deep into Pittsburgh territory. A big play here for Dallas. 61 yards.
Well, partner, I'm not sure how this drive's going to end, but how about the way they flip field position there? A nice attacking play that picked up a heck of a chunk of yardage.
They'll run on 1st down. Colvin. And he is swallowed up right at the line of scrimmage. Now a timeout called for by the defense. It's just their first, so they'll have 2 remaining here before we get to halftime.
Shit.
Now a 2nd and 10. They'll set up a throw. Looking for his running back, and he's got it.
Hate this shit, too.
Now the Cowboys going to burn the
stuck
first
behind the goddamn
timeout.
line.
As the stoppage will come with a little under a minute to go in this first half.
Hate this.
Well, offensively, that's the mismatch that you want. You want to force a linebacker to try and cover your back out of the backfield, out in some open space. But linebackers nowadays, they run like backs, and they take a lot of pride in covering. What a nice play he made there in the open field.
Now the Steelers use the 2nd of their 3 timeouts. as they get the stoppage with a little over 50 seconds to go in the first half.
It's interesting going into this game. There was so much
78,
talk
you
from
should have
both
been out there
sides
putting
about
the
who
bite on.
controlled the line of scrimmage. I think we've seen who has it in this one so far.
Well, they've bottled him up. He's barely averaging over 3 yards a carry right now. He'll look to throw.
Oh, oh, bro, y'all let him come fresh off the line. That's crazy.
Mike Tomlin takes a shot here, but to no avail. And this Steeler defense able to come up with a stop.
You got to be shitting me.
The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive. And with a 7-3 lead, we'll see how aggressive they want to be. They'll start on the ground here on first down.
Crazy,
man.
The
Cowboys
they
going to use their
right around there.
timeout now. As the clock's going to stop with 47 seconds to go in half number 1.
They suspected it was a power play up the middle coming at them, and boy, were they right. That defense got downhill in a hurry and limited them to just a couple on first down.
And they're not able to hook up there. Incomplete.
No receivers open downfield, so instead of forcing the ball to the sideline, he's going to throw this one down to Fort Worth. He'd rather have the incompletion than the turnover.
So the failure to connect on second down, that leaves them staring up here at a 3rd and 8. Now a handoff up the middle. Ratliff. And he's going to be stopped well short of what he needed as the tackle is made at the 18-yard line.
I do know from experience that when you slow down someone's running game, you're now doing the dictating on defense. And guess what? Now you're getting ready to tee off on their quarterback because they have to throw it all the time. But you still have to be alert for the draws and other plays of that nature to make sure you don't get hurt.
On 4th down, the punt team is on as this is sent away. And a fair catch signaled for and taken successfully. That'll go as a punt of 32 yards. And they will take over 1st and 10. The Dallas offense here set to begin the drive. And they do have terrific starting field position, but no timeouts to work with, so they'll need to operate quickly. He'll let one go deep for Howard.
Come on. Got hit on the damn release.
Here's another one intercepted.
Damn. Get off.
I
got to switch people around.
And the Steelers are going to have it here
it's ridiculous.
as they'll start at their own 24-yard line. CD, I know it's just his 2nd year in the league as a quarterback, but that's going to be one when he flips on the tape. He's like, I shouldn't have thrown that ball.
No doubt about it, and his coaching staff will be emphatic about he shouldn't have thrown that ball. But remember, 2nd year, as you noted, on-the-job training, so he's got to take this feedback that he's getting, negative or otherwise, and turn it into positives moving forward.
A little over 20 seconds remaining in the half as they'll line up here 1st and 10. Nowhere for Fields to turn, and down he goes. It'll be a loss of 10, and it'll bring up 2nd.
Here we go.
Fuck.
So we've hit intermission. It's halftime. This is the NFL, and it's a presentation of EA Sports.
Switch my damn offensive players, offensive line there. This is ridiculous.
And we welcome you back now. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin, getting set for quarter number 3 here. So time for the second half as the Steelers have the lead, and they will also be receiving the football here to start the 3rd quarter. And no return forthcoming. It'll be a touchback, and the 3rd quarter will start from the 30. The Pittsburgh offense at the line to start their next drive. And they've got the lead. CD, what do you think the message was at halftime?
I don't think the message was too drastic, I think, at the half, or that they need to change things too much. I do think the offensive line could play a little bit better. And I think they'll try and help them out more. They'll probably keep a tight end in a few more times and maybe add a running back to the formation to pick up those pass rushers, because they probably allowed a few too many sacks for comfort in the first half.
That is incomplete.
We've seen these defenses make enough opportunistic plays to keep this one low scoring. Flying around, making plays on the ball, and we see yet another errant throw as a result.
They come up to the line now facing a 3rd and 10 after the incompletion. Here's Fields. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
And so many times we look at the opening drive of the third quarter as a tone setter, and many coaches do emphasize it. And that's a strong performance there defensively to force incompletion and, more importantly, force a quick punting situation.
Now on 4th down, on is the punt team sending this one away. No return, but it goes down as just a punt of 31 yards. And it will be 1st and 10 as they take over. About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. And with the way this offense has played thus far, to be frank, they got to feel pretty grateful to be in the ball game.
I would agree with you totally, because they've done all or nothing offensively in this game. Yet they still find themselves in a
Give me something, bro.
On this drive, where a touchdown can give them the lead.
Shit.
They need to take advantage of it.
Yeah, they're still looking for that first touchdown here in the third quarter. All they have so far, the
It's
field
ridiculous,
goal.
bro.
Let's go now. 70
Fucking ridiculous.
Up the middle they go. Colvin. And this will be a gain of 5 as he gets it to the 30.
He hadn't had a ton of success here so far, but you get the feeling that he might be on the verge of popping one.
Yeah, even on that one, there was a little bit of a hole, but it closed there quickly at the end. How to approach this. 3rd down and 16 yards to go. They'll look to throw. He'll rifle this one deep right side.
Oh, God, bro.
Incomplete. I'll give them credit. They took their shot, but it's going to bring up 4th down. Here's A.J. Cole now as the drive goes backwards, so he's on to punt it away.
Oh, shit, bro.
A 47-yard punt, maybe a couple on the return. The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive. The crowd may be losing just a little bit of the edge after back-to-back punts.
They want some big plays. They want to see some offense. They want to see somebody break away.
Don't start that old breaking tackle shit. Y'all tackle his ass. You wrap him up. Shit, just the basic shit.
Can you hang in there and not try and force something that could put your team in some jeopardy?
From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10.
Here we go, son. Right.
They'll keep it on the ground. Ratliff. And the result here, a pickup of 8. Leaves him with 2 to go on 2nd down.
Running lanes were at a premium in the first half, but he's able to find some room there, and he's hoping that that's a precursor of a big second half.
From the 42 now, here's 2nd and 2. Now a handoff up the middle. Ratliff, and he is going to lose yardage here. It'll be a loss of a full 3 yards there, and it also brings up third down.
This defense is just flat getting after it. They have not given up much of anything in the run game. Case in point right there.
3rd and 5.
Here we go. We're good. All right.
Now Fields. And a big loss here as he's taken down. The defense rising to the challenge and setting him back on the sack.
One thing they definitely like about this youngster is his motor. He is full throttle on each and every snap. Loves to get after the quarterback, and that has to feel good to him right there. His first career sack.
Now a fair catch signaled for and made right about the 43-yard line. So a change of possession here on the punt. The Dallas offense here set to begin the drive. And our game's hit a little bit of a lull here, a little bit of a snag. Punts on back-to-back drives.
And old school coaches
shedding the tackler that gives him some room. And he goes down, but not before getting this inside the 25. That'll go as a pickup of 32 on the catch and run.
That's the kind of play this offense desperately needed. They've got to be saying, our defense has kept us in the ball game. We're down, but we're certainly not out. And maybe that was the spark that they've been searching for.
Back to throw now on first down. This will be incomplete. Oh, a dream chance for a D lineman, but he couldn't pull that one in.
You get the sense that they're saying we're not playing up to what we're capable of. We're deep enough into the game that the early jitters are long gone, that they should now have some sense of continuity and be able to make some of these plays that they have not been doing so far.
Throw left side complete. That's Carter. They get 7 out of that, so they're left with a 3rd and 3.
Always laugh when people say, what's the toughest route to defend? And I'm like, any of them, especially if it's a good receiver. That makes things very difficult. But when you're running a drag route, something short, shallow, going through defenders, using guys almost as screens in order to get open, that makes things tough for guys trying to get to the football.
And this pass broken up. The contact well timed there, and now 4th down. They'll turn things over to Brandon Aubrey now for the field goal. And his kick is indeed good, and they'll get it back within a point at 7-6. So the 3 points there, and CD, that helps them inch a bit closer.
Yeah, partner, when you're losing, any points you see go on the board in your favor, you're happy to take them.
And they'll get him down inside. Yep,
that's why I kick it deep, because shit like that.
The Pittsburgh offense at the line to start their next drive. Their defense has done the job. Now it's the offense's turn as they've got it 1st and 10.
Hey, 551, 550, go.
Fields. He's going to flip that out to the flat. It's complete.
Caught that look from you there, partner. I think we're on the same page on that one. Just his first catch. I think we both thought he'd be a little more active in the passing game. Let's see if that's the start of them trying to get the ball to him a little bit more here in the second half.
And he'll get it out near the 40 to the 39. 2 yards, good enough for a first.
Sometimes with the running game, you've just got to stick with it. Look, it's the 3rd quarter, no time to panic. But that also doesn't mean you just do it the same way you've been doing it the entire ball game. Maybe change up some blocking assignments or run a few different plays, but stay with the overall essence of the running game.
And he fights forward for a modest 2-yard gain, 2nd down. Now, they struggled to get him rolling on the ground in the first half, and that's sort of continuing here in the 3rd quarter.
Yeah, but I don't think it's time to abandon the running game. I would say keep feeding the horse. And I believe he'll eventually reward them, especially as we get deeper in the game.
Before they can snap it, time runs out on this third quarter of play. We'll return with more after this. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. This is 2nd and 8.
Here we go, Scott. Press, punch right. Alpha, 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 alpha. Sit high.
Out of the gun, Fields. Throwing the out route incomplete. It's Coleman. The Steelers on 3rd down. They're struggling. 0 for 6 thus far. Here it's 3rd and 3. Up the middle they go. And hit behind the line. He lost the football. It's loose. It's picked up by the Cowboys. There he goes, right side. And this is going to be brought back for a fumble return touchdown by the Cowboys. So a big turn of events there. This defense makes the play. They return it for the score, and now they have the lead.
So much for ball security for the offense. Playing with a lead in the second half. They give the ball up, and all of a sudden they're behind.
Big-time fumble. All right, so the Cowboys will go for 2 here.
Ready?
They'll look to throw. Eluding the pressure right. And it is incomplete, so they can't convert for 2. And now the lead stays at 5.
Yeah, I got to do some shuffling on that front line.
So here's the kickoff now as they'll get it again following that fumble return for a score. And no run back here. That's going to be a touchback, and we'll bring it out to the 30-yard line. The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive.
Here we go. Right.
To throw is Fields. Got an open man. It's Pickens.
Oh, you got to
And
be
able to
shit.
get this one across the 45.
Make the tackle, baby.
Down.
Make the
That
tackle.
play going for 16 yards to start the drive. First down.
This defense has certainly had an outstanding second half, haven't they? I know they just gave up a first down there, and for the offense, they're hoping that that's something that they can jumpstart with and maybe start to move the
Take
ball
the
a little bit
goddamn
better.
tackle.
And it's been tough sledding for them here the entire second half.
Sam Williams bringing him down that time.
And this is showing faith in a running back who just lost a fumble a minute ago that was returned for a touchdown. Now, some coaches might let him think about on the bench for a bit, but he's right back out there. They're showing that they have confidence in him.
Oh, that'll be incomplete. Well, he took a shot as he let that go. And it's going to bring up a 3rd down. A misconnection there. He's hit on just 50% of his passes thus far. That's not where you want to be.
Now you see the evolution of the game. You go back to the quarterbacks of old, 50% would be terrific because they threw the ball downfield almost every time they threw it. Now with the short passing game, you should be above 60% just to be in the average range.
11. Right.
A shotgun snap. Fields. Rush coming, and he's taken down.
That time,
Micah Parsons showing off
that time you showed up.
as he gets the sack.
And this dominant defensive performance continued on that play. This poor quarterback
That time you showed
received
up.
the protection he needs and has had to pick himself up off the turf far too often.
Oh, it's a wobbler here. Now a hit and a loose football.
God damn, just get down.
Able to recover his own fumble, or that could have been trouble.
I know there's no magnet in the ball, but sometimes for the punt returner, after such a scramble,
Get
it
down.
feels that way, doesn't it? He has it, he loses it, somehow the ball finds its way back to him.
Atone for his sin, and you know he's taking a deep sigh of relief right now. They'll start out here with a jet sweep. And he'll be out of bounds across the 30-yard line. 9 yards is the pickup there, and they'll have a 2nd and 1.
And a lot of times these plays, they either go for nothing or they go for big yardage. And here, they got to the outside, turned it upfield, and ended up getting a nice little gain out of it.
Now a handoff up the middle. Colvin.
There you go. Get the first down.
3 as the drive continues. It's a first down.
And this is exactly what you're looking to do offensively. If you can start stringing some runs together like this, you'll keep churning out first downs, and that's going to put you in a great position to carry this one home.
Right back to him on first down.
Oh, yeah.
And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage.
Help me, help
Officially,
me.
it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up 2nd and 11. He'll drop to throw. Got his man complete over the middle. It's Howard. So the completion results there in 9 yards. And now 2 yards to go on 3rd down.
Right there, he rose to the occasion late in a close game.
It's something he thought about, dreamed about, and worked on throughout his career. Because in these types of situations, he wasn't going to allow extra coverage to keep him from getting the football.
This is 3rd and 2. Maybe the biggest play in this football game. And they needed 2. They could only get 1. 4th down. This late in the game, Charles, I think you maybe seriously have to think about going for it.
Especially where they are in terms of field position, because this is almost like no man's land. Might hurt your punter because there might not be enough space, maybe too far for your field goal kicker. I'm like the old rule. Possession is 9/10 of the law. Possession is 9/10 of winning the game. Go for it. Get the first down. Close it out.
And now on 4th and 1, it's a fake. And they'll have it in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds. 4th down conversion plays, you usually think 1, 2, 3 yards, maybe 10. Not there. What a huge pickup as the Sticks make a drastic shift forward.
So this offense able to convert on 4th, and now a fresh set of downs here. 1st and 10.
And just a couple yards there down to the 17. And now defensively they're going to burn their first timeout. Remember, they get an extra time built in coming up here shortly at the 2-minute warning.
Here's a 2nd and 8.
Now they'll switch it up here and look to throw.
Come on, where is the... God damn.
It's intercepted. Picked up by Minka Fitzpatrick.
And the Steelers are right back in this football game.
A critical error there in a
ain't gonna give me no pass interference bumping the receiver.
All you talk about is taking care of the
he passed 5 yards, man. Come on now.
Here in the 4th quarter.
He passed 5 yards, bro. Come on.
The door is open for the opposition.
Come on, bro. He passed 5 yards.
Passing in
Shit.
the 4th quarter with a lead, no matter at what point, you got to be super careful.
Got to be careful, and sometimes you can be so careful.
Oh my God.
Into an error.
And he
oh my God. You got to be shitting me. That nigga right there with him, and he just come on.
Now defensively they're going to burn
fuckery.
Timeout. Remember, they get an extra
right there, bro. Come on, bro. You got to make that.
This offense in good shape.
You definitely got to make that, bro. God damn.
Here's 1st and 10. Now it's Fields.
Blitz coming, and down he goes.
Micah Parsons
able to get in there for his 2nd sack of the afternoon. 4th quarter, down to the final 2 minutes, and we've got a 1-score game. So the Steelers with the football as we get you reset. They come up on a 2nd down now in a game that looks like it's going to go down to the wire.
They'll come up now on 2nd down.
Don't jump. Ready?
Another try after the 1st down sack.
Fields
letting one go deep for the end zone.
Oh, and that's going to sabotage their comeback plans. It is intercepted.
Why would he stay in there?
By Marquise Bell. And the Cowboys are going to take over at their own 2-yard line.
Why he wouldn't stay in there? I'm sitting here trying to kneel.
Yeah, we kind of sensed that one. He got a little too far forward before
What? I
throwing,
don't
and
want
that
the
one was
penalty.
second back.
And remember, the NFL level,
They didn't give me the option.
where the
Boy,
line
I
of
tell
scrimmage
you,
is
that's
crucial. Here's the
fuckery.
other part. Any part of the quarterback's body that's near that line of scrimmage,
Oh,
he's
my
given the
God.
benefit of the doubt, so he was clearly over the line.
I didn't get the chance
This
to do.
crowd turning up the decibel level. It's 3rd and long.
Here we go, son.
Back to throw. Fields. And that will be incomplete.
Partner,
Oh, they fucked me on that.
to keep this one going, and I think for you and me, let's think along with their
God, they fucked me. That should have been my ball.
Every play of this contest, and remember what's worked and what hasn't. Because
That should have been my fucking ball.
The best play of the game in order to keep this one alive.
That should have been my ball, bro.
Gotta avoid the flags defensively. Here's 4th and long.
Here we go.
They snap it to Fields. Oh, and that is incomplete. They had to go for it with such little time remaining.
That should have
and the
been my
Cowboys
fucking ball.
defense is going to get them the football back. So now let's reset here, Charles. They do have 2 timeouts left, so they can stop the clock twice. This one's not quite over yet.
No, and what you're doing on defense, you're going to use both timeouts, obviously. But you've got to call defenses are going to force the issue early, meaning you want that play over fast. You don't want to give them time to dance around in the backfield or run a wide sweep that'll take off time. Blitz them, put pressure on them, make sure that play ends quickly so that you can go ahead and keep moving.
So 2nd and 9, and you'd have to figure just about all 11 probably crashing the line here. He's going to get it again. Just looking to get forward and protect the ball. Now the Steelers going to use their 3rd and final timeout as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next.
And this is an absolutely big 3rd down that's been set up here, partner, and there's no other way to put it. The defense has to get a stop here if they have any hopes of winning this game.
Has to. You said big 3rd down. I'd put the word big in capital letters here. On 3rd down, he'll drop to throw. He'll let one go deep for Howard. That's caught inside the 20. And he takes it down deep into Pittsburgh territory.
Boy.
So apparently some grabbing of the jersey there on the O-line.
Yeah, just working the interior, and that's where the penalty occurred.
You can't make this shit up. You can't make this shit up.
And this 3rd down looking very tough after the holding penalty. 3rd and long. They're going to look to throw. Able to find the open man. That's complete. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. What a throw right there for the first down. He's taken some real punishment in this game, but still standing in the
bullshit there.
pocket,
That should have been a sack.
He's a flat-out warrior. There's no
fucking
question about that. How about him stepping up?
pass should have went somewhere else.
Delivering there for that
Damn sure shouldn't have been no complete.
5 points of contact necessary at this stage as they'll run on 1st down. And a 5-yard gain gets them to the 42. Charles, why didn't they just take the knee there?
You're asking the question that I'm asking as well, because we've seen a lot of football where coaches decide maybe they get a little greedy. I don't know if they're doing it for stats or for what reason. We've seen it happen in college. And how about in the NFL?
And he works free. Still fighting. And they'll have it in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds. A big gain there, and that should certainly be enough to put this one in the win column. So from the 17 now, here's a 1st and 10.
Here we go.
Up the middle they go. Colvin. And able to get him down, but he does reach the 5. It'll go as a gain of 12, and that should just about wrap this one up. Well, that second half, Charles, a little bit different from the first. Not only did we have the lead change after intermission, but they were able to pitch the shutout in the second half and get an impressive victory.
And what's the old expression? That's not quite how I saw it playing out in my head. You know they didn't expect this at all. As you mentioned, went into the half with the lead. Losing the game is one thing. Getting shut out in the second half, that's a surprise.
So for Dallas, it'll be a 500 start as the win gets them back to 2-2. And they will hit the road next week to take on this.